Live and direct. What are you talking about, dude? Let's let people fill in here. You know they got your ghetto ass backhorn right there.
That's word up for real.
What's up with that?
Cold ass wave right here.
That doesn't look beep free, and you wasting shit all over the place. Shit ain't BPA free.
Thug life right here. Thug life.
Fuck around and grow a neck like dude and shit.
Thug life, popcorn.
That's how he started out. Next thing you know, dude, you get what?
Thug life.
I don't trust Chicago bags. They cost 7 cents a piece.
Thug life.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What everybody? This is BMV, BlackMenVentTV. Thank y'all for coming out tonight, man. Thank y'all for checking us out. Tonight we have a very dope ass show. I want everybody to know right now you can call in and ask a question or do a comment. That's 850-706-0615. You know, I still remember the old vent line number. 458-9309. Remember that? What was it? 312?
Yeah, 312.
458-9309.
I do not remember.
It still works. Y'all call it up. It still works. It's still our message on there, but we can't check it. So don't even fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? In the place to be, we have on my right side to your left, big motherfucking country. What up, dog? Lord of the manor.
King of the castle.
King of the castle. Shout out to Larry Dawson. What up, son? Thank you for checking in. And Mr. J, as per usual, dog. And to my left side, we have Quest 07. Yo, the camera
What's
kinda
good?
low, man? I'm gonna adjust it. I'm gonna go up there.
Good.
So, man, it's been a busy ass week. I know. Hold on, let me just get through some news, man. Your boy Takashi 69. Does anybody know about Takashi 69?
Yep, he putting from the rough now.
Yeah. Well, I think really, really deeply. You know what I'm saying? About these people that go gummo, as he would say. And that song is whack as fuck. They was doing all this hype about Takashi 69. And I listen to Gummo, it sounds like some Chicago drill music. No, because it sucks.
Okay.
I mean, the biggest thing about this dude is his rainbow persona.
And
Fits right into the stupid ass America in 2019, 18. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he gonna need it to keep his mind off his booties. Do you know any jokes?
Any jokes, Takashi?
But at the same time, that explains the publicity behind it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, he came out a shocker, but once you shock somebody, you got to keep them going. And he's been going for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but here's the thing, man. They got him wrapped up on murder and trafficking and racketeering, all types of shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I hope. Did you get a chance to smash Kim Kardashian? Was it worth it, fam?
Hey,
I mean,
I was thinking the same thing, man. He didn't get a chance to do it.
That's what fucked me up. New York. What the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
When Bobby Shmurda came out, I was like, I thought he was down south, right? I thought he was a southern rapper, right?
I didn't know. I would have never in my life guessed.
What was the other
from
dude
New
name?
York.
What's the other dude name?
With Bobby
The one that sound like Future.
from New York?
I can't think of his name. I know you're talking about though, but
Timmy Turner.
yeah.
Oh, help us out in the comments.
Designer.
Designer. Thank you.
Timmy Turner.
We thought he sounded like Future. We thought he was from down south. New York, you created this shit. Why are you biting? Remember biting? Biting was against the law back in the day. Am I right or wrong?
Yep, but not anymore, apparently.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, and I was thinking about the other day. What if graffiti artists who are part of hip hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they all painted the same goddamn thing?
The culture, part of the culture wouldn't even. You need every piece of the culture to exist. The graffiti, the breakdancing. A lot of people don't even know why they call it breakdancing, but the breakdancing, the art, not the graffiti art. There's other, art. Is the fashion, the everything, dude. A lot of people don't know what low life is about. Unless you're from New York, you don't know what that low life is. All of that stuff, this whole culture that has now left the United States and is abroad now, it pisses me the fuck off because everybody else is enjoying this lovely culture that we created over here, and now we got dudes with yellow stars and green clovers for hair. And this is what we have to deal. This is what we're dealing with. And dudes wearing, they got they sharing leggings with their girlfriends. And
I was looking at this dude, Takashi, and his crew is all like goons, black dudes. I think he's what is he, Puerto Rican or something like that?
Mexican.
He Mexican?
Yeah, he's Mexican.
Talking about nigga this and nigga that?
You Mexican? You can say nigga.
No,
Yeah,
not Mexicans.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Not around here.
Yes, you can.
Bullshit.
Go to Humboldt Park and see what happens.
I bet you they don't say niggas around niggas.
Bullshit. Where you been in Humboldt Park?
Unless they about their life.
Where you been at in Humboldt Park?
I know Puerto Ricans say niggas, but not Mexicans. Y'all not allowed to do that. Y'all can call each other essays or something like that. I don't mean to be racist or nothing like that.
We'll touch up on that later. But, that's a whole other show in itself.
Not being racist, but I'm just saying. But my only point about bringing up Takashi is this, man. People have a great time, especially like really poor people in the hood and shit like that. They will trade every fucking thing in for a run like Takashi. Yeah. They will shoot, rob, steal, sell, whatever for just a smidget of this dude life. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
so I'm like, that's why I'm like,
you see how cartel dudes do, out of Mexico. They don't care, dude. They getting their bread. You see the scare tactics that they do. Them is the worst you've ever seen in your life. So yeah, it's.
Why you bringing up though? Takashi is not on that level.
No, he's nowhere near on that level. I'm just saying.
This dude look like a little girl in prison, dog. They're gonna get you, dog.
No, they already got him.
Yeah, they said he limped into court, but I don't know if that meant they said it because he had shackles.
No, when they transferred him to this Fed pen that is known as a snitching pen, and
yeah, Trey D on Vlad,
and a couple people found out about it and passed the word out and everything, and they swole them up everywhere.
Trey D said once you go to the snitching pen, you can't come back to general population. That's 100% they're gonna get you. I don't know about jail politics. I hope I never do. All right, but I just know, just don't do the shit he was doing, so you don't have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'd rather deal with budgets and payroll and spreadsheets and Excel, Microsoft Word. That's my shit right there, dog. Racketeering, RICO statute, and all that shit. I'll leave that up to you, dumb motherfuckers, man. Really, because I like my freedom. I like this shit right here, dog.
Okay. I don't know if y'all want me to get all this shit off my chest right now.
Go. Big country. Been talking about this shit since 11:15 today. Go, dog.
People been at my head, and I'm gonna try to say this as calmly as possible. But fuck that shit at the same time. I'm not about to say this as calmly as possible because it pisses me the fuck off that just it's basic stuff. When you make a plate of food, you don't bring the food to the table and just eat it with your hand. There's utensils and shit, basic shit. You don't fucking, for whatever reason, women refuse to absorb just certain shit. And where I'm coming from with this is there was a post, a scantily dressed woman. And it was, of course, it was some, just because I'm dressed this way, I'm not asking for it. So, I went in. I had to go in on the shit. And I'm like, no, you're not asking for it. I said, but you have to hold account for the people. And it said rapists. It said something about rapists on the post too. So and that's what I was responding.
Just because she was scantily dressed doesn't mean that means yes.
Right.
Was her statement, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. And then she had the rapist thing up there. So I was like, this seemed like an opportune time for me to chime in because I don't think she even understood what she said herself. So for whatever reason, women don't understand rapists have a mental problem. That's why they are rapists. That's why they force themselves on people. This is not normal. This is not regular. They have a mental problem that cannot be controlled only through incarceration and they segregated themselves. That's the only way it can be controlled. So for whatever dumbass reason, women, I can dress the way I want. No, yeah, you can. You absolutely can. And the same dumbass dudes can stand on the same corner and be mad because the police come by and arrest them. It's the same dumbass mentality. I don't understand why the fuck women just do not understand this, and other women will sell other women on this shit. You can wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. Yes, you can. And nobody should touch you. But here on Earth, I don't know what planet you from, but here on Earth, people, have mental problems and all that type of stuff. This is what rapists come into play. They had an issue. So you have to dress accordingly when it's snowing here in Chicago. I don't go outside with shorts on.
That would be
dress
stupid.
Accordingly. I put a motherfucking jacket on, scarf, gloves, and shit like that.
Time out, dog. Do you ask yourself, just because I'm dressed like this doesn't mean you need to freeze me to death?
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I just be like, I'll be like, check it out. It's cold outside. I didn't watch the news before. I understand it's a little bit cold. I see a few snow flurries out there. So I'm gonna dress accordingly.
Time out. If there's a bear over there,
I'm not going over there.
Are you gonna go over there and smack him?
It's not happening.
Why, man?
Cause
just because you're a human doesn't mean you should be killed by a bear, right?
He already understand he got the upper hand, so I'm not going to put myself in that position.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, women like to put themselves in that position because other women will sell women up the shit creek or some dumbass shit. That's the dumbest fucking shit. If you believe that as a woman, go out in the backyard and play soft music and hang yourself. That's the Macy's ad I was trying to talk about last week.
Yeah.
But and I found out.
Wow, so that is a real Macy's ad?
Yeah. You see,
there's
no black
right
family
then.
there.
Yeah, what we're talking about is a post that was done yesterday at 3:09 on the Facebook page of BlackMenVentTV. And there's a Macy's ad that has it's kind of like a square with 4 pictures of basically Christmas or holiday oriented families.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we see the dog, the white man, the white woman, and their 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
girl, you got to say that part.
Boy,
because you got to. It's the picturesque. Man. It's the picturesque. Ideal of a family. You get the dog, the boy, the girl. Boom.
Yeah,
cool.
That's the American dream, right there.
And then the other picture: dog, boy, girl. Boom. Same thing.
Yeah. Oh, down in the bottom.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
The dog, there, boy, girl. Same thing. Now we have the black woman with her 3 children.
Ain't no man in there.
Ain't no man in the picture.
So they know, y'all.
So they know. And then and then, as we just said, we got the white family with the boy, girl, and the dog and all that shit. Now we have the gay man couple.
The only black man in this shit is gay.
Yeah, he's gay as hell. And
we're not represented at all.
And then they have a boy and a girl.
Wow. Are they giving? They are giving children to.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Remember, there used to be a stringent. Remember, people was like, "We're trying to adopt. We hope we make it," and they making it.
I get, dude. They got cheese. You know how much it costs to adopt a child? You're not paying no less than $100,000.
Fuck out of here.
You're paying 6 figures. You paying 6 figures.
Don't nobody want no kids that bad,
dude.
So man,
you're getting paid. You're getting paid for it anyway.
I wonder how come like there wasn't a lot of
backlash
about this ad.
It was a little bit, but because I'm pretty sure because the gay couple was in there, it got kept on the low. If the gay couple wasn't in there, people would have started talking about it and made a couple comments about it because. Well, you know what? I can't even say that because
black women were not offended.
If it wasn't a black woman, no, they proud for whatever reason. Black women are proud to be single moms and to showcase the fact that I failed in life and I don't have no father for my children. They, for whatever reason, they feel that is something to just praise. I don't know why, but they feel it's just something to praise, and that's a failure. I don't know why people don't get that. We go out here and we try every day. Try to live our best lives. We try to, have people in our lives that have our interest in, our best interest in, in mind. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. Then we have to learn from that. But as the picture shows, the black lady had 3 children. So she tried 3 times and fucked up.
I didn't even think about that shit.
She tried 3 times and fucked it up. And us as a society, I don't know how many times we're gonna give us a try, but we fucked it up by allowing, and I'm gonna put the disclosure in here right now. Don't nobody get offended. I have gay people in my family.
You don't need to do disclosures on this show,
but
dog.
Sometimes you still got to do it. But nobody said anything about the gay couple, because you'll get burned at the stake if you be like, no, that's not right.
Why don't you get the same reaction from the black couple though? Not being,
because nobody give a shit. People don't.
It's not part of the narrative or what?
Yeah, it's part of it, but I don't. I'm pretty sure you didn't see it, Legend. Maybe Quest seen it, but Anthony Anderson and Diana Ross's daughter, what's her name?
Oh, Tracy Ellis Ross.
They have a sitcom, and they had a Thanksgiving special and everything, and they had the older black woman there, and she was explaining how she felt joy on Thanksgiving and this day's period for making her husband food when he got home, because she knew that the black man is the most hated thing on the planet. And a girl comment, I got into an argument about this too, but a girl commented and she was like, I didn't know until she explained it. I'm like, how don't you see this? How don't you know that the black man is the most hated, the most feared, the most everything? This is why you can kill a little black boy and still go back to work as a police officer. This is why you can have just mass murder, like Rodney King can get his ass beat plain as day on TV for 25 minutes, get beat, and then all the officers get off. It is an agenda. It's a law. It's been put in stone. You don't have to figure nothing out for yourself. You don't have to go do any research. It's been put in place by law, by CIA, videos, everything on it, how to destroy the black family. But for whatever reason, that girl, she was like, I didn't understand until this woman said, "Are you fucking kidding me? You don't understand that black men are the enemy, and that they trying to assassinate us. They're trying to weaken."
It's funny.
They ain't trying to weaken.
It's funny you say that, because we've been fighting that fight all fucking week on the Facebook page. What really blows me the fuck out of the water, man, is that how comfortable black women are with spitting racist white rhetoric.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they will come out and say that black men don't take care of their children. And that's what the racist KKK says.
Mm-hmm.
When black men make babies like rabbits and don't even fucking take care of them. Fucking scumbag ass niggers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you not take care of your own? So, and then I'm seeing these black women post on our page, y'all can't take care of no children anyway. Y'all ain't trying to do nothing anyway. Y'all ain't got no jobs. Y'all ain't saying all this shit I've always heard from the Ku Klux Klan and racist white people. But this is our sister.
They can't see it.
But then hold on, time out. We have posted proof up here that says the opposite. We showed them, look, black men are the most in their families' lives that are outside the home. Black men who are outside the home. Any man that has been divorced, paying child support, whatever, black men top them on being in their children's lives. But yet these stupid scumbag motherfuckers want to go ahead and say, no, y'all don't take care of nobody. We still running with the Klan on this one. I'm like, time out. Here's the information right here. Why are you so hating? Why do you hate your brothers like that?
Until a woman says it, they're not gonna believe it.
Yeah.
How we supposed to fix this shit when they stuck on? And I told motherfuckers like this. I said, listen here, man. They need the world to believe this shit because they have a fetish for loser ass dudes. Okay, so instead of saying I like dumb motherfuckers who don't take care of their kids, we just say yeah. The Klan's right. Niggers don't take care of their kids. And we're the good ones. Oh, yeah, poor me. I had to deal with these niggers. These are the only people I got to fuck right here. But then, in comes the internet. 57, what we found out this week, 57% of black men are middle class. That means over 1 out of every 2 black men are doing great. So that means you have to go out of your way to find a loser ass motherfucker to have a baby with.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
We got stats like that. And they say, oh, y'all just trying to bash women. This simp ass motherfucker came on and said, oh, y'all need to make yourself feel good by putting women down. I said, somebody get this motherfucker a date so it'll stop. Man, get your nuts back, dog. Do it.
I don't know if I've ever seriously addressed it or ever even talked about it. This has nothing to do with me hating on anybody, or I'm not angry. I am saddened at the way my culture. I am of the Tan persuasion. If nobody knew it, but I am saddened that I can get confused one day and get my fucking head blown off by the police because I can get confused with a skinny jean wearing ass motherfucker only because of my skin color. So that saddens me. It disturbs me, but it don't disturb me if they wipe all them motherfuckers out. I don't want nobody lose their life. I don't condone nobody losing. Wipe them motherfuckers out. I don't give a fuck what color you is. If you causing havoc, wipe them out. It's super simple. Just wipe the motherfuckers out. If something happened, like when the dude got caught, when he got shot selling CDs outside in front of the store, I was like this. Everybody else was, man, the police. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have been selling CDs in front of the store. That's one of the things I cannot stand. I grew up on some of the roughest neighborhoods in Chicago, and I never understood how somebody gonna stand in front of a piece of property that's not theirs and then get mad when the authorities come and ask you to move from here. You don't belong there. You don't own this property. You selling CDs in front of a store that does not belong to you, and now you're mad because the police told you you have to leave from here.
Quest, hold on, Doc. I don't mean to cut you off. Quest, I know you're trying to say something. I gotta say something too, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of piggyback on what you were saying as far as the people who post on the page talking about we have to uplift ourselves by downplaying women or whatever the case may be. And we've said this on the show a few times before. People at this stage in 2018, anyone who's still walking around talking about there's hope, anyone who's still refusing, in denial, disagreement, well, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call it, they're all contributors to the problem, right? And I've said it many times before. Whenever you have an issue, whether it's relationship, business related, whatever, you have a small window, a small time period to deal with that issue. Mm-hmm. Once that window closes, your issues are now going to start dealing with you. Yeah. Okay. As far as in the Black community, we missed our window. The issues we have, they're already dealing with us. You can see it in the youth, like Big Country was just saying. So anyone who's still talking about there's hope, imagine being in a relationship with someone, and every time you come to them and try to address whatever issue that's causing the relationship to self-destruct, this person either denies it or just says there's still hope. Mm-hmm. They keep doing it over and over and over and over. Eventually, you're going to realize, okay, you're part of the problem. Like for real, because we can't move. Dumb motherfuckers. Right, we can't move forward unless we actually address it, right. And you just keep pacifying it.
That's what we stuck at. Yep. Like if these motherfuckers don't admit, it's plain as day. If you look at the graph, it says 80% of Black children are being born out of wedlock. That's an epidemic. That is severely bad, dog.
They don't get that part. They see is
exactly. That's why it's an epidemic, because they don't understand. They're too stupid to understand that this is below red line.
Well, the consequence would be the same, whether they don't care or they don't see it. Mm-hmm. the only thing worse than having a problem is not knowing you have one.
Yeah.
But regardless, even if they realize they have an issue and they don't care, or they don't know that they have an issue, their consequence would be the same anyway.
I want y'all to listen
Absolutely.
to this right quick.
Absolutely.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility. And then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know it really male figures not substantially important in the family.
We're gonna stop it right here.
Okay, here we go.
Stop it right here.
Here we
This
go.
is way too much ignorance
This
at
is,
one time.
This is one of the reasons I'd never wanted children. I saw it coming when I was little. I'm a 70s baby. If y'all didn't know, I saw it coming. And for a couple of my uncles, I saw them living out of bags when the welfare reform hit because they couldn't go home. They couldn't stay at home. I saw it. And I was like, I don't want no parts of this shit. I seen it. And you can ask anybody in my family. I got the same story from when I was 7, 8 years old. I got the same story. I never wanted children. I, would hope to be married someplace, to an honest ass person, but I just never wanted it. And I don't remember hearing it that blunt when I was younger, but that hit that my stomach feel funny listening to that from back. And that was back in the late mid 70s. That's what that was, what we were just listening to. And if you wasn't able to tell, those women they destroyed by their mothers picking the wrong dude, basically. The girl said, I want no dad in my crib, so I can do it too. Yeah, you can do it. A lot of people do it. But this is where the shit gets different. There are higher statistics of people being anything. I don't give a shit if you're gonna be a turd deliverer. If you don't have the toilet, then you are out of the
You're out of shit. You're out of luck.
You're out of it.
You shit out of luck.
Yeah, you shit.
Vintage
You shit
big
out of luck.
country.
You don't have a toilet, man.
Yeah. So there are certain things that you need to be able to be successful or even have a chance of being successful in whatever steps that you are trying to make.
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried to explain before 50 million times. Yeah, you have good parents. Maybe the husband died at war in a car crash, or whatever the hell. So the lady's a bad person. No, she's not a bad person. Her husband died. But that's not the majority. The majority, somebody is going to pick Cordell Jenkins. Somebody picking that dude on purpose. They surpassing everybody on the couch. They surpassing us.
And people came at him. That's my only
Because
thing.
we're way too responsible.
People came
I
at
don't
him.
turn up enough. I ain't got a Chevy with Fruit Loops on it or some 90-inch rims or some bullshit like that. I ain't got a tattoo on my neck or my face. So they don't pick us.
You ain't got that cherry wood.
Yeah, we ain't got that. We ain't gripping that cherry wood or no shit like that. So we don't get picked. We're not fun, and we don't beat women and strangle and have 50 million children out of wedlock. And so I guess we're not desirable.
We don't have
whatever
a-
reason.
Keisha, we don't have a neck this big.
Yeah, we ain't got a neck like somebody in here like necks that big.
I mean,
So,
fellas, you better pay attention to what's going on, to the movement against you. Shout out to MGTOW. The fact that what they're trying to do to them. I mean, and we've said this years ago. I swear. I mean, for everybody who's listening to the show now, I would advise you to go back and start listening to the podcast.
South Paul been listening.
Yeah, start listening
a bunch
to the
of the
podcast
old
from back
school
in 2008.
BMV dudes. Remember this.
Yeah, there is there is an agenda to eliminate the male's perspective completely. Men in this country are being silenced. And it's as clear as this. If any male figure, I don't care if he's an athlete, anyone who has a TV personality, if he comes out right now and makes any statement against women as far as something they need to do
done.
He's
better,
gonna get lynched.
his career is done.
It's
He's
done.
gonna get
Within
lynched.
24 hours, next day, he's done. But if any woman comes out and does the same, she's going to get a round of applause.
Mhm.
So how can you date in 2018 as a man when a 15-year-old girl understands that she has an advantage over you just based on her gender alone?
That's fucked up.
How can you date in that situation? How can you marry under terms and conditions like this? Right? How can anything good come from this? Seriously. I mean, you just got to be real about it at this point. You know what I mean? Because if you're not, then you're openly wasting your time when you decide to engage in a date with an Americanized woman.
Absolutely. I want people to understand because I know
60% of marriages fail anyway.
a lot of what they call us minorities, the urban. They got a bunch of names for us.
Which is such an
But
insult.
Urban
I need everybody to understand.
from the suburbs.
I'm specifically at Black people. We don't make up. I know our presence is strong and it's very bold. We make up, and it's falling. We used to make up 12% of the population of the United States. Now it's down to 8%. We're not a lot of people. Compared to everybody else that's in the United States, we're not a lot. 8%, that ain't shit. You can get bailed out of jail for a little bit, but that ain't a lot. So we're if you don't know what whitewashing is, check it out so you can understand that agenda, and so you can understand your worth and understand who the plans that have been put in place to just wipe you out. And this is the part that blows my mind, really blows my mind.
Is there a part? That blows your mind?
There's a part.
Can you tell us about it?
Here it is.
Stop fucking around. Tell us about it, dog.
The 1% people out here shooting and killing and all this trying to achieve these things of the 1%. That 1%, their whole family is at the crib. There's a grandma, there's a mama, there's children.
There are fucking rations.
There's swing sets out back, family vacations. In that 1%,
I can blame this.
Everybody and their uncle out here, even all of these single pals. So I'm a strong whatever the woman out here talking about this bullshit. You trying this level that you're trying to reach, but the 1% is what all these people are chasing, and the 1% they hold their family together. They got generational wealth because it's family. But for whatever reason, you got Quantanika Jenkins up here. She don't get it. She thinks she a strong black whatever the hell, and she can do it by herself.
Wow,
you can't do it by yourself. There's an example already set in that 1%. And you can't say it's like a racial type of thing. You got to understand lies in society.
Yeah.
In that 1%, there are 18 black people in that 1%, or 22. I'm sorry, I messed up. 22. So they made it. Sorry. So they made it. So there's just a bunch of shit that you can't say. But everybody out here striving to be involved in this wealth thing and this 1% and all this stuff, but they ain't got the basic tools. You got to have somebody in your corner, man.
They don't have the tenacity.
Yeah, they don't got shit.
What does tenacity mean for the GED motherfucker?
Well, I mean, they don't have the gas to make the trip, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They just,
pretty much. Yeah, that's what that means.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But go ahead, Legend. You were gonna say something?
Yeah. This week we have had an onslaught of stupid motherfuckers on the Facebook page, and it really fucking really disturbs me because we're pretty much past this. BMV, we've been doing this for a long time. We already know that there's a large group of black women are just not family oriented. They are themselves oriented. All right. And we just do not mix. Okay. We do not. If you're a black man that came from family, okay, you can't not afford to be barking up a tree of somebody who was not coming from family. And
Right.
Now that we see that statistics are 80% of black children come from single parent households, and this has been going on since the 80s. I'm gonna just be safe and say 80s. I think it started in the late 70s. But when you have generations of people growing up without seeing the family dynamics, what is mom supposed to do? What is dad supposed to do? How do you make a happy household? Even if I didn't come up in a happy household with my mom and dad, what could I do to do better? You know what I'm saying? How can I trump this? How can I? But people who didn't come up in that situation don't give a fuck about it. They don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And hold on, man.
Go ahead.
And when it took us a very long time to realize, and Jigga, mom told us, you got to be equally yoked. You got to date people that came up in your same situation. We was like, yeah, shit. We was
My mother
we
told
don't
me
care.
that.
Yeah, we, you know,
I didn't know what the hell that meant when she told me that. My mom told me that.
Right.
And it took me a long damn
They don't
time to get that.
They don't understand.
And I fight it to this day still. I'd be like, oh no, I'm gonna give somebody a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. And my mother, she just it's right. My uncle,
85 years
uncles,
later,
everything they said was right.
and that's why we do BMV, because you have to look at the statistics. We posted the statistics
We got
today.
you. Yep. Go ahead.
All
Go ahead.
right, we posted that shit today, and it said that over 80% of Black children come from single parent homes. All right,
It's
which
not a
means
coincidence.
that's a lot.
It's not a
And
coincidence.
that was in 2016. So you know it's going up because they ain't changing.
You know they blaming that.
And to
on the
piggyback on
dudes
that
again.
point, we've said it again, but I feel like I need to reiterate it. Because of that stat alone, and most of these women have multiple kids by multiple men. You have brother and sister that are dating each other right now that don't even know it.
Yeah, fucked up.
Trust me, brother and sister right now are, yeah.
Or cousins or some shit.
No,
like
it's
that.
definitely
First
brother and
Definitely
sister.
cousins though.
Definitely brother and sister are dating each other right now. They have no clue that they are brother and sister.
I mean, let's break it down, man. If she was like, "Yo, it didn't work out with dude," your baby don't know his family. All right. So if your baby don't know his family and they grow up, there's a high chance
They could run into their sister or their brother.
that shit is scary,
First
dude.
cousin,
That shit is fucking
auntie.
scary.
Yeah.
But you know what really
whatever.
fucks
Yeah.
up? Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Hold that. What really fucks me up about this is when we bring this type of shit up.
And get all the backlash from it.
Exactly. What do you stupid motherfuckers think is gonna happen? You think people can't see this shit? You think this shit doesn't affect you? You think that we're gonna do better if we just ignore this shit?
Yeah.
Why is it? We had this fucking simp ass motherfucker come on. Oh, y'all just bashing Black women so y'all can feel better about yourself. A real man, a real king will uplift his queen. Blah blah blah. I had to tell motherfuckers this week. Look, you know it's an epidemic going down. You know it. You can look outside and see it. You don't need the news. You don't need us to tell you. Look outside. Ain't nobody got no daddy.
I feel great about myself. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, you just gotta ignore people. Like
I
that.
feel wonderful. You know, I got a watch coming in the mail on Tuesday.
Getting shit in the mail is the shit though, ain't it?
No, it's not. I'm gonna wash both my cars on Tuesday because the rain is gonna happen this weekend. So I'm gonna wash both my. Put a little
I didn't
wax,
wash my shit.
put a little
'cause I knew
wax
that shit was
on
gonna
them.
happen.
You know, I feel great. You know, I can go on vacation whenever I feel like it. You know, take my son out. You know, beat him up and stuff. You know, it. You know, make. I feel wonderful. I done been through some fucked up situations in my life with having to deal with women of the tan persuasion. I done had some fucked up situations. So I would be the stereotypical idea of whatever this dude was talking about.
Idea.
But I see past all of the bullshit, and ain't nobody. You're not gonna kill me. Let me put it like that. As women, if you don't know, you ever run across big country, you're not gonna kill me. Sorry. You can go find some weak dude you can kill. He can have a stroke or whatever, and you can get his pension. And you get his pension.
I mean,
hopefully he got a little bit of life insurance because when he died, whatever,
that's
from a second
hilarious.
heart attack, you can get him. You can get that bread, but you ain't gonna get me. I'm sorry. It's a whole bunch of beautiful stuff on this planet that I would love to enjoy. I would love to enjoy it with a woman, but if it'll be women there when I get there. If I can't take one,
You know what's
with-
fucked up before you go, dude?
Go ahead.
Remember that you know what's fucked up about that?
What?
You would like to enjoy life.
I'm,
with
no,
the
I'm,
woman,
I'm,
right?
I enjoy life. I enjoy
No,
life.
no, you would like to enjoy life with a woman, but you
Right.
enjoy life anyway,
Right.
Because you have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to enjoy life anyway because you have to. But because we're men and instinctually we like to be with women, and it should be the other way around too.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are they attracted to people who don't like to enjoy life with themselves?
They're trained
because
that way.
that's who they are themselves. You
Yeah.
know, and I mean,
They're
here's
trained that way.
here's the thing, man. Like, that's cool. You know, I mean, we only ask that. You know, if you don't agree with us, man, just leave us alone. You know what I mean? We're not trying to.
Oh,
man.
you know, it's funny you said that. I
Hit
have
dogs
something for you
holler.
guys.
I mean, we're not trying to debate. We're not trying to change your mind or go back and forth with you.
Really,
You know, if whatever your perspective is, that's cool. Good luck. Hope it works out for you. And I mean, that's just what it is. But Big Country, I wanted to kind of piggyback when you were talking about minorities. People seem to have no clue what that really means. It doesn't just fall into the percentage category as far as like how many of you there are. Minorities also are relevant to you being incompetent.
Right.
You lacking the ability to make adult decisions as an
Right.
adult.
Right.
So you need for someone to basically do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And Black people have formidified this by using their system, whether it's through divorce, child support, or for anything, you know. And it's like, you would think after everything that we've been through in this country, we would be the tightest people walking the block.
They don't.
You know, I mean,
they
it's
don't
like,
get it though.
yeah, I can't imagine being enslaved by these group of people, having such things done to you for such a long period of
Ain't
time.
nobody. I'm
Fast
right
forward-
now. They shoot me because
Fa-
I ain't
fast
nobody
Fast
slave
forward
me
to
shit.
now, what?
Fast forward, not even 50 years later, and you're gonna run back to these people to have them strip your children of the person you had them with.
Time out. Hold up. These same people that enslaved us, that's got us in the system, that imprison us disproportionately. I'm talking to the male pro-blacker right now.
Mhm.
All right, did all of this shit to us, but yet when you get in an argument with her, she'll send you right to that
Right to
motherfucker.
them.
Yep.
Like,
When things don't work out, not because you abandon the family, because things didn't work out between me and my baby daddy. She gonna feed you to the fucking system, the same system that'll shoot this guy on a traffic stop.
Mhm.
When we get listen, if nobody knows, when we get pulled over at a traffic stop, we don't know if this is gonna be it, dog.
yeah,
This might be the final 5.5 minutes of our life.
yeah.
You have no fucking clue, but yet they have no problem saying this motherfucker tripping. Okay, come get his ass. All right, and they come to pop, pop, pop. They gonna be like, oh, Big Country, oh,
Ain't
oh.
all big country
Right.
my ass. Now they know I have a problem with police. If you
I
get
thought she
pulled-
was done with that, man.
I am. I'm super serious.
Thank you,
I am
Jesus.
super done.
Thank
I am done.
Be scared with this dude in the car getting pulled over, man.
I used to have a very big problem with police. You just can't pull me over for no reason, and you ain't gonna hear from me. Well, we gonna have an altercation, something like that. I had to calm it down. So now the police got mad at me the other day because I just took my ticket and got in the car. He was trying to chastise me before I got in the car. I'm like, no, I don't need to do that. Give my ticket, and I'll go. I'll pay my shit. And he's smacking his lips and popping and all this crap. I'm like, is there a problem? I don't need you to explain to me shit.
Right.
Give my ticket. I know where there's instructions.
I
on the
can
ticket.
read, motherfucker.
It's instructions
Right.
on the ticket. But I want to say real quick, a friend, very good friend of mine. I don't know if she's she's listening, but you know, she's studied in human behavior, and a few things, a few
Very.
times she have said, why don't y'all just don't date black women? And I was like, you don't really get it. And I tried to talk to her about it because I sent her a couple posts this week, and she said the same thing. All of this can be solved if you just don't date black. I'm like, so if you spill water, what do? Just put something to block it so you don't see it? No. If you spill water, it needs to be cleaned up. Somebody could slip on and bust their ass or whatever the hell. That's not how you solve problems.
They think is
That's not how you
ignore
solve
it. It'll
problems.
go
Just
away.
marry a white woman. That's her thing. That's what she's been saying lately. Or just marry a white woman. I'm like, dude, that's not it. Things like when we started, we black. You know, even legend.
What?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
What?
He a little light, but we gave it to him. No, we are all black, but
This is news to me. I'm Ecuadorian. Fuck you niggers, dog.
Okay, I'm European still though. But she just keeps pushing this thing and she don't get it. Everybody is naturally attracted to their culture first. Because that's what you were raised in. You're naturally to nobody outside of the United States. Well, I can't. Nobody outside of the people that were born in the United States believes that, culture is strong in everybody else, but black people, I would say, our shit is lost. We had tradition here in the United States, and now that is gone. We didn't have our culture was lost when we got put on the ships. But what we put in place of that was tradition and the code and tradition, and that has gone now. You know, ain't nobody gonna be cooking no more Thanksgiving. You drive around right now, you don't see too many Christmas lights up. Tradition is gone. It's leaving. You don't see a bunch of Uncle Johns and them.
I
at the
can do
car wash
anything a man can
riding
do
around with the wax on,
but
for
you
3
can't
hours.
put up Christmas lights.
You don't see that.
You can't fix a toilet.
Drive past a basketball.
You can't change a
court
light bulb.
right now. For all the people whose son is up in wherever you at, drive past a basketball court right now and see if you see some people out there hooping. It's not going down.
No,
It's a bunch of shit that's just gone.
It's too cold.
And I've been trying to explain to her. I'm like, it ain't. That's not the solution. It's just to stop dating. Well, it is, and it ain't. Because I don't give a shit who it's from. I'm not gonna entertain a bunch of bullshit that can cause me to have a stroke or any of that shit.
Son, I am super, especially after this week, I'm super done trying to explain to dumb motherfuckers how life is supposed to go. These are the fundamentals of life. You're supposed to make sure the guy is gonna stay with you
Before you
get pregnant by him.
It's not the guy.
And these motherfuckers is sitting up there like, so how we know he a good guy?
It's not the guy. It's the woman.
She don't know. Hold on. She don't know if this is the look. We know it. We know it for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Black women or irresponsible women of any race. Fuck first, ask questions, never.
Okay.
They hit the thing, they be like, I missed my period. Let me take a pregnancy test. Okay. All right. What's your name? I don't even know your last name. Cordell? You got to step up and be a good father now. Or you won't? I know that because that's what the Klan said. You niggers ain't shit. And that's how the fuck it goes down, dog. Yeah. And we sitting up here, the good guys, like, man, we went to school. We did the right thing. We didn't do drugs. We went to work every morning. We got up when we didn't want to.
I did some drugs. I smoked a little bit.
You gotta be, dude. We just sitting up here like, man, we did the right thing in order to, you know what I'm saying, have our queen in order to build our castle. If you heard the I don't know, Stevie Wonder song, he's been building this castle of love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what men are supposed to do. Men are supposed to get their castle together so that he can bring a queen in there and go ahead, protect, provide, bring children into, and build the next generation. That's what's supposed to happen.
And rule the manor.
But what happens? He got swag. He got 20-inch rims. He got whatever the fuck. Have a baby by him. You better be Cliff Huxtable. And when he's not, they go to the internet and say, yeah, David Duke, Ku Klux Klan, y'all right. Niggers ain't shit. We with y'all with that.
Yeah.
Both of these motherfuckers need to make sure that you believe that black men aren't shit in order to push forward their agenda. White men want you to go ahead, or racist white men want you to believe that black men ain't shit because they feel like they're losing their women to us. So they want to downgrade them. They don't have no jobs. If you want to be a single mom, go, fuck you a black man. I know they got bigger dicks than us, but still, you're not going to be economically secure. Yeah, but then when you look at black women, they say the same fucking thing. Black men don't take care of their children. They ain't got no jobs. You ain't gonna be economically secure.
It's real funny that
you ain't gonna be shit.
That's only said here in America.
Dude, These two black women in the Ku Klux Klan have the same rhetoric. They say the same thing. You don't believe me? Look at our Facebook page right now. Look at the comments on there.
Yes, identical.
They will sit up there and say, y'all can't motherfucking take care of 2 kids. So what the fuck y'all gonna? I'm like, what? Where you getting this from? Who told you this shit? And then I go ahead and drop the link that say 57% of black men are middle class.
You know they don't care.
They don't give a shit. They need to believe. They need to tell everybody and make everybody believe that we ain't shit, so they can go ahead and justify their fetish for subpar men.
Yeah, I mean, 2 key points.
So
I mean,
glad I got that shit out.
I mean, number one, it's once someone exposes that they don't, care about me, cool, I can respect that. But they don't come back. They don't get to come back and pick and choose what they care about me or when they care about me and when they don't.
Mm-hmm.
So, word of advice, fellas, like, don't just recognize, what I'm saying, what's really going on, and just be true to yourself. Number two, this epidemic that we're now in, as far as like dating or whatever the hell you want to call it, you have no other race of women who refer to their men in a derogatory or racial terms that their oppressors use against them, besides black women. So it identifies the level.
I never
of,
heard an Asian chick be like, man, chink niggas never.
I ain't never heard of it.
I ain't never heard of no Italian women say these wop.
As a matter of
motherfuckers
fact,
ain't shit.
as a
You
matter
know
of
what I'm
fact,
saying? Only us.
as a
Only us.
As a matter of fact, before I even cut Quest off,
No, go ahead.
In China, I found out this week that the suicide rate in women is higher than men, and I found out how high men's and boys' suicide rate is. They were the highest, period, across the world. But in China, the suicide rate in women is very high because if they feel that if they're not married by a certain point, that they're no good.
Yeah, and that's true, dude.
And so they're killing themselves because they feel like ain't nobody gonna pick
done, son. Yeah,
and they'll hang themselves or take some pills or whatever the hell.
I wish they would do that
out
here
this week, and I'm like, and this dude
save us a lot.
This dude
of
on the
shit.
post, he was like, we can stop all this. Let's ship all the black women over there, and then we can ship all the Chinese women over here, and then they can start killing
I'm
themselves.
cool with that. Make it. I will donate. I'll make that shit happen.
You gonna donate?
Donate. Really, where's the PayPal? I'm ready to break now. I'm ready to break the fuck now, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this shit is stupid.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, period, point blank, what it comes down to, if you came from a 2-parent household or you desire to be, I'm not saying that women do not desire to have family. I'm saying women desire to have what the fuck they want.
Yeah.
If they want family, they're going to get it. If they want attention, they're going to do things to get it.
They're going to get it, whether it be bad or good. They're going to get it.
Exactly. And that's what the fuck goes on, man. So if you really want to, if you want a family, man, you got to get with the people. If you look at the graph on Facebook, if you want family, are you going to try with the motherfuckers that got 80% single children?
It's like what I just
or
said.
are you going to get with the motherfuckers that's 20%?
It's like what I just said about the 1%. Are you going to go, you trying to make money. Let's say you're trying to make money. You have the opportunity to go hang out with the neighborhood drug dealer. He making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week. And then you have the opportunity to go hang with Bill Gates. Bill Gates, and he's worth 96 billion now, only because he has donated over 27% of his income to help.
That's it? 27?
That's a lot, son.
I know that's a lot, but I was like, damn, that's a lot. That's only 27.
Bill Gates,
hey, let me borrow some,
Gates
Bill.
Used to be worth 100.
Hey, Bill, I got an Xbox, man. Help me out.
Help me. Worth
I'm about to connect, dog.
Billion.
That shit was bullshit. You know that shit was bullshit. Help me out, dog.
He used to be worth 160-something billion, but now he's only worth 96, and his plan is to get rid of all of his wealth before he's dead. But if you're trying to, whatever you're trying to achieve, you have to go over with like-minded people, is what I'm trying to say. You can't be going, you know, Quantaniqua got you going to the strip club, trying out because she work at the strip club because that's all she feels she got. You jump on Instagram, you get all the hoe quotes on there with all the
Ronnie
female
hoe quotes.
You get all them hoe quotes with all them women that's trying to make up for the fact that this is all they have to offer. And I'm not putting everybody in this category because we never say all here. But with the majority of these women, they that's all they offer. They post an ass shot, they twerking. I don't understand how bitches ain't tired of twerking. And I don't even like to say bitch. I'm sorry I said that. But I just don't like it. I never liked it. But
yeah, you know, but bitches are bitches.
I be scrolling through the gram and I just be like, they not tired? She twerked the same way 2 days ago and she ain't tired. It's old women on there that's like 55 years old, still going at it, looking horrible. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna in a couple of years, it's gonna click in, and you're gonna be like, I want companionship. and then that woman's gonna go date some dude that shovels fucking lint, and she's gonna date that dude and love him for the rest of now. Now you done wasted all your years as a woman. Chasing some bullshit when all you had to do was just
chasing the ghosts.
Yeah, just chill out and pay attention to what the fuck the shit is being sold to you, because everything that these women out here that are trying to achieve, like I just said again, the 1%, take a page out of their book. Their whole family is there. Yours is not, but you're trying to achieve all of this wealth and all of this these accolades and all of these achievements and all of the shit you're trying to achieve that the 1% have. The one thing that you don't have is the family part, and you don't get it. You just want to still blame it on, the black man. No, you got to take responsibility for the choices that you make. If you marry somebody that was just a piece of ass, shit ass person, and then you had a child by him, and then you turn around and had another child, then another child, and another child, and another child, you're a bum. If you're a woman and you ran across a dude that got 72 children, and I'm being sarcastic, but and you chose them anyway, that's your dumb ass fault.
They will never ever.
You know how simple it is.
That.
It's super simple. It's like when you go to McDonald's, you look at the menu like, give me the chicken. You see the dude, because at McDonald's they got the calories and all that shit. You pick it anyway. McDonald's, and so with the dude,
got the calories now.
Yeah, they got the calories on that. So now when you pick the dude, you like, it's 7 kids. Man, my cholesterol already high. Give me the bum ass nigga anyway. and you take the bum ass nigga, and then you be like, for whatever reason, women sell other women up the river on bullshit. You can't change no man. You can't change no human being. People are who they are. If you can contribute to whatever it is that they are, cool. It's a blessing. You help them. You help that person out.
This is the truth, but you cannot talk this truth to illogical people. You cannot talk this truth to black women right now. We talk this truth every day, and they attack us back. They try to tell us not all. They get upset. If you look at the Facebook page right now, you will see a bunch of black women defending this horrid behavior. We get up there and say, hey, you should make sure the guy is good before you have a baby with him. Okay, then the quality of your life will enhance because you know this guy is here
for the long haul.
For the long haul, not because you look good, because you are good. Okay, so when you do get the brain stomach for having a child, that doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Because you this person. You that person that come on time with the sandwich. You that person they could depend on. You that person that they could trust. That matters a lot more than physical. Physical, they told us or they showed us it's very, very easy. It's very easy to get fake eyelashes, put makeup on, put a wig on, put a push-up bra on, put the Spanx and the girdle on, and this and that. It's easy to do that. But is it easy to have a viable personality? One that can facilitate family. Is it like that? No, you can't find it anywhere. So if you get married to a dude or a dude, and you know, man, marriage is another show. I know what other people want to say about marriage. All right, but in the black community, family has been decimated. It has been destroyed.
Yeah, so
yeah, we got to start somewhere here.
They're not gonna
Somebody is
Southpaw,
accountable
they ain't
for
gonna
this
make a
shit.
black guys rock thing, dude.
Yes,
A woman took
Southpaw,
over
that's,
BET, and
yeah,
it's
they
a
won't
wrap.
make it.
That's why
Yeah,
BET has
yeah.
gone down since Deborah took over. So it's gone.
But here's
down.
the thing, Southpaw. The reason why they have to put so much emphasis on Black Girls Rock is because they really don't.
They really
You
don't.
know, I mean, it's like no one else in the world has to pat themselves on the back.
Nope.
Because
But black women and gay people. That's the only
that lets you know that the authenticity is in question.
And
You know what I'm
answer me
saying?
this, fellas. Instead of like, here's black men in general, not all. We say, hey, we don't like wigs and fake hair, fake the schmattered on makeup and fake eyelashes and fake booties and girdles and waist trainers. We don't like that. Okay, so if y'all want to get with us and raise this marriage rate, y'all gonna have to throw that shit away. You know what they say to us? Y'all mad because y'all can't get no pussy. Y'all some lame motherfuckers. Simp ass dudes come out and be like, y'all just mad because y'all can't get no ass and y'all ain't no real man. A real man don't need to put no woman down and bash him and blah, blah, blah. Okay, where can you get with these type of people? If I say, hey, I don't like these black pants. If we gonna live together, dog, you gotta do something about that.
No.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No, I know. No.
Here. Okay, I'm just making an example. It might be a bad example. It might be a terrible example. But let's just say if Big Country or this person that I'm making an example of wants to really be with me, really values me and my opinion, not him. It was a bad example. But if your mate really values your opinion, they're gonna struggle. They're gonna make some action to correct that because they don't want you to be feeling bad. If I have somebody over my house, you have somebody in your car, you pull all the garbage out of your front seat. Okay, because
I do that all the time.
Yeah, Big Country living in,
Especially when it's
I
destroying.
be rolling. See,
you know what I'm
legends
saying?
don't be rolling. I be rolling. So
that's beside the point. What I'm just saying is that if you value your mate and they don't, okay, because you could tell by the way they treat us. They like, yo, you gonna deal with this shit or you don't rock with us. Okay, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you because I told everybody that you don't even take care of your kids. All right, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you because I told them you don't make no money and you stupid. You ain't even graduate. All right, and us good black men who are doing good is like, why don't nobody want to fuck with us? You know what I'm saying? It's because them and the racist white people gang together and said this, so now the world believes this.
right.
Even though we put out stats that say, hey, we doing pretty good. Hey, brother, if you are paying your rent, you paying your bills, you got a little bit left over to spend on your bullshit, motherfucker, you doing great. You doing way better than the girl you fucking with last 8 boyfriends. The motherfuckers like, hey, baby, you want something to eat? She's like, yeah, let me get that credit card and your keys to your car. All right, and I'm gonna go get you something to eat with your own shit. That's what they putting up with. Instead of somebody taking them to a tropical island somewhere, they are putting up with people that won't even take them around town. Okay, so how can you ever listen to these motherfuckers and really respect what they're saying? Like, you don't even know what a good man would. Look, somebody this week, and I'm gonna sit the fuck down.
Oh, go ahead.
Yo, somebody this week was like, so legend, how the fuck we supposed to know if the man is good or not? That's something your whole ass mama should have told you. I don't date men.
Yeah, if they have to ask that
Get the fuck outta
question,
here.
if they have to ask that question, they already
They're done, son.
It's too late
If
for
they
them.
don't know, that's done.
It's called you got to go back to the drawing board. If you are and like I said before, you know, people have lost their parents in tragic accidents and they didn't have the that other part that they needed there. And whoever the parent is left over is up to them to put somebody tangible in your life to where they can not show you no bullshit. And if they don't do it, then they don't do it, and then that's your bag. When you become an adult, it's up to you to put forth an effort to be a better person, not just for yourself, because you have to live on the planet with other people. So you have to treat other people accordingly, and everything else will fall into place. When you go out here to pick a mate, you will know how. But this is not the case for whatever, these black women, they just like legend, was saying, they following suit with the clam or what they say the same shit. I don't hear no difference. They say the same exact shit and they just can't get it.
For years, though.
Yeah.
For years.
For years.
They just can't get it.
What I found this week.
Hold on, Legend. Just a side note, fellas. When black women scream out they're independent, understand that's no different than saying that's no different than them saying white power.
Yeah.
White power.
It's the same thing because
we don't need you niggers.
Because black people,
we make our own
like
now.
We've never been in a situation where we've oppressed one another as far as like black men and women. Like we've never our concerns have been survival.
Exactly.
So when they talk about independence, that's white people stuff or whatever they had going on. They had nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they say I'm independent, they're saying white power.
Yeah.
They're clearly invested and consumed in white supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they don't know it.
Yep.
No, they're too ignorant to know it because
drop something on y'all real quick too.
Hold on. They too ignorant to know it because we know, and it's historically been documented, that the feminist movement was really flailing.
Yeah.
They needed more people to get along with them, but nobody could relate to their movement because poor people were dependent on their men to get them through it. It was only middle class and upper middle class who thought they were being oppressed by being forced to being a housewife.
Yeah, sitting at home in their mansions and riding around in their Mercedes.
Sitting at home, your husband
enough.
take you on vacation every year. Are y'all eating good? He take y'all out somewhere. You so oppressed. You so oppressed.
Wasn't enough.
Yep.
And then you know what? They was like, hey, black women, we need some help. Okay. And black women ran because you know why? Because it felt good to them to be known as something other than black.
Yeah.
Black women are women first and foremost. All women are women first and foremost before they are their race.
Before they are human.
Yeah.
So
I tell people all
if
the
you
time, they don't
thinking
get
that you got camaraderie with your sister, you fucked up. You a goddamn simp.
Yeah,
because they're gonna roll with women before they roll with the black dog.
Oh yeah.
It's already been proven. You don't have to believe me, man.
No doubt.
You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe us, dog. You see it in their action. You go out there, protest, rah, 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 don't shoot our niggers. You know what I'm saying? And then you go around and be like, yeah, he owed child support. Put him right the fuck in the system.
Yep. Yep.
You know how hard it is to get out of the system, man? We got a call. Hold on.
Come on in, caller. Come on in, caller.
Domino's Pizza, can we help you?
Hey, this is GW3 Extreme. How you guys doing?
What's
Yo,
going
what up,
on?
son? What's going on?
Doing all right, just enjoying the show here. Yo, what you guys just said just moments ago about the feminist movement, accurate. I just have to add on to the fact that little do anybody know, you guys might know, but for the people out there that's listening and watching don't know the simple fact that the feminist movement not only was dying at that time, but they needed more females to recruit for their sexual adventures. Exactly, a lot of people don't know that. The feminist movement was a lesbo movement first. Right. Okay, a lot of people don't realize. You go back and look at the feminist movement, you barely saw any heterosexual white women partake in it. Unbeknownst to people, like they didn't realize that there were more lesbo, because people don't realize that the gay community is a minute minority community. That's all it really is. So they're like, okay, you know, let's get somebody. We need more recruiters. What can we get to get someone to amp this movement up? Because prior to that, they failed 2 other times. People don't realize this. The third wave feminism happened in the 20s and it didn't last long. This under what you would call it, I think towards the end of Woodrow Wilson administration, and I forgot who was the president after him going on to that administration, but it failed. So the second wave of feminism happened during World War II.
Yep. Right.
And that lasted up till the end when the GIs came home.
Right.
And that got nipped at the bud because these guys coming home with $25,000 to $45,000 GI bills at that time was a lot of money. And today's money would be like over 300 grand.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
these guys were.
That's when they threw the welfare reform in because to amp it up because they didn't have no fuel for their fire, so they threw that in.
Well, what it was, the welfare reforms for white women when the GIs served the war. That's what I'm saying. A lot of white GI males died in the war. Then they were coming home and
support themselves. Yeah,
exactly. And most people failed to realize that back then, if you're a female and you try to do that independent shit, you actually had a higher chance of dying, of starvation.
Yeah.
No lie. Unless you could do a waiter job. And even those type of jobs, like waitress and being nurse, they were oversaturated. They were already overcompensated by women that were married. So they were already taken. So what else could you do? You couldn't be a secretary because, like I said, that was oversaturated. You could be a
just
teacher
like
because
down
you
in
have to have
Atlanta, everything is oversaturated down there.
Yeah. So what these young generation people fail to realize that the feminist movement was mainly a white female gay recruitment. Yep. So they tried all bells and whistles to recruit white women until they cooked up with the CIA connection with J. Edgar Hoover.
Right.
And you know the rest of the story with Gloria Steinem.
Yes.
Now, most people don't realize
she already
this.
admitted that she was affiliated with FBI. She infiltrated.
Oh, yeah, she was on their payroll.
Infiltrated the Playboy Mansion.
I have the video of all of this.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I did a live stream about this during the summer. And she did an interview just 4 months before she died in December last year. She did 4 months prior to that.
Oh, hell yeah. Gloria Steinem dead. I didn't know that shit, dog.
Yeah. She died around, I think it was the 17th of last year, December. But anyway, they did an interview with her. And she said, she threw black women under the bus, rightfully so. And she said it just like this. She's like, black women invented the feminist movement. You mean the current, and the interview is actually, you mean the current feminist movement that we see today? She says, yes, this was cooked up from black women.
I'm gonna tell you, dude, and thank you.
Yeah.
Bro. We gotta wrap it up. What's your name again?
G33.
Drop your link to your live shit, dog.
All right. I'll try. I got to download. Let me find it.
And I leave it post it in the comments, man.
Oh, okay.
All right, we gotta wrap this shit up. Thank you.
Thanks for the call, man. Good call.
Oh, no problem.
Hell yeah. Yo, he's 100%. Because if you look and I seen other races say that, look at the black community, because their women they made feminism happen. They did it. Like, if you look at the doctrine of feminism, it is the same word for word doctrine of a strong black woman.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So when Gloria Steinem or whoever says, yo, black women did this, and that, it was easy because we didn't have no power. We were being discriminated against. All right. Your man, black women, your man was never oppressing you. Why you adopted this ideology, we don't know. Okay. When they wouldn't let us get jobs in the 80s and they would give y'all because of affirmative action, they need to hire a black person. Black women, you are double minorities. You're black and you're a woman. We're not. We're just black.
Right.
Okay. And then we're black men, which means we intimidate a lot of people just walking the fuck around. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? You would think that our sisters will be like, I understand the situation. I understand they prejudice against you. Okay. I'm going to make this money. I'm going to lift you up. But no, what did they do? They say, you niggers can't get no jobs. You fucking lazy. You don't ever take care of your babies.
And then they don't even lift other women up. That's the other thing that's going on in the black culture.
We gotta wrap this up.
I know
we
we
can
do.
go all day about
We
this
go all
shit,
day,
bro.
but let me lay this on y'all real quick. Another thing that they had me going about this week. I don't know if you ever seen DJ Khaled's video with Future, Jay-Z. It was a bunch of all of the popular black artists, and this woman that be posting all this crap. She was like, I wonder what it would be like if all of these entertainers would buy lands and open up schools and woo woo woo. And I jumped in the comments. I'm like, ain't shit gonna happen if they do it. Motherfuckers need to understand. We are so far gone to the point where people don't understand that shit. Everything in life starts with your family. Everything that starts with your family. Because after your money's burnt up, all of this shit has been proven throughout history. Somebody's came through and burnt up all your money and destroyed your houses, and you had nothing left but your family. But for whatever reason, with these whole quotes that be going on, people still don't get it to this day. It all depends on your family. These motherfuckers that's in this industry, they got in the industry by off of somebody's pain and suffering. Somebody was selling some dope and took that money and decided they was gonna make records. Or some white dude decided he was gonna open up a record company and he molest little boys, or whatever the case may be. Somebody suffered so they can be rich. So no, these black entertainers, they're not gonna do it. Otherwise, they would do it. They could wipe out. There's no reason that Michael Jordan and Oprah Winfrey should not be the most powerful black people on the planet. They have so much bread that they can wipe out and still be paid in full for the rest of their life. They can wipe out everything. There will be no poverty, no nothing in the black community, just them two people alone.
They'll never do it.
But they ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. That whole system, people need to understand this also. Again, I keep saying this and I'm gonna keep saying it. This is a system that we live in. We are way out. We are not nowhere near functioning like we're supposed to be functioning.
Nope.
We're in this system that they got us in, and we doing exactly what they want us to do. You have to break free from this shit. And when you break free from it, they talk about MGTOW and call that hate speech. And they talk about us and tell us, you know, we can't get no pussy and we ain't getting no money and all that stuff. This is what happens when you go against that. And people don't understand, you know, it's the Matrix. Shit, that's the best way I can put it for the stupid people.
Yep.
Watch the Matrix, and that's what you are.
Yeah, fellas, be true to yourself. You know, and if you're out there, man, you're trying to get it together with a woman or whatever. If she don't have your back, don't question it. I mean, don't even discuss it.
Yeah.
You know, just be true to yourself. Live your life. You know what I mean? Just find somebody who understands family and who values you and appreciates you.
Exactly. Dude, what really fucked me up about when I first heard be true to yourself, I thought that I could be true to myself with black women. No, dog, you cannot. You cannot.
Oh,
you have to be true. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be successful.
Oh, yeah.
You know, always be true to yourself, 100%. Okay, but it's only gonna work with good people.
Yes,
exactly.
Wade. Do not negotiate your happiness.
Exactly, dude.
I tell people that all the time.
It's only gonna happen with sane people. When you look at the fundamentals of life that we drop on the Facebook page, and you see the monsters in the fucking whores and all types of evil type shit come out, trying to. I told somebody this week. I said you're going and you're trying to find stats that down your very own men. You're trying to prove that your men ain't shit. What the fuck are you doing, black woman? What the fuck are you doing?
Gone.
I said, nobody else. Do you ever hear this from anybody else? No. They're in competition. They're against patriarchy. They don't want to cook. They want to be valued because they went to college. Okay? They don't have anything to give to you, but they expect everything.
Yep.
This shit ain't right, man.
Not
This
right
is
at
what
all.
we mean by be true to yourself. If it don't feel right, don't fuck with it. Leave it the fuck alone. They'll respect you more, dog.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's all I got to say, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Peace.
hey yo, BlackMenVentTV. This our shit for this week, man. Go ahead, make sure you donate. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow the page. Make sure you get you a t-shirt, man. Support the fan. We trying to make this shit better. We need to get this word out. There's no reason why this show everybody should not know about this show.
Why you ain't tell me you was listening to the show?
Hey, you're gonna have to catch us next week, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? So, Wahala, thank y'all for coming out, man. Deep Rock, peace out to you, dog. Southpaw, Larry, I see you. Fem, Antonio, who else? Furious, is Furious still here? And of course, Mr. J. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming out. We out of here. Peace. We about to go kick it, man.